Yo, how's it going, gamers? It's your boy Chris here, aka Chris That Gamer. Today, guys, I'm bringing another episode of Advanced Warfare Tips and Tricks. Today, guys, I'm going to be bringing you guys the best class setups for Search and Destroy. These classes are going to help you guys out in Search and Destroy competitive, and I'm going to be going in depth on why I use every single class and telling you guys which situations I would bring out classes and stuff like that. If you guys want to see another episode like this where I go over my variant classes that I use for a hardpoint and uplink, and if you guys want me to go more in depth on that, like the video and subscribe, and I will make sure to bring another episode out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to the Search and Destroy classes. The first class that I have in my Search and Destroy set is bow nades. As you guys can see, it's a regular bow with quick draw, force grip, and then stock, and then for the perks with danger close, fast hands, toughness, blast pressure, mute, and double frags. Now this class setup right here is definitely just a regular class, especially how the bow is. Any bow that you're going to be using, it's important to run quick draw, force grip, stock. There's nothing else that you would want to run on your bow. Back in the day, we used to put red dot, but there's no reason to. Iron sights are fine on the weapon. Fast hands is so I can throw these grenades a lot faster. And since you're playing Search and Destroy, you want to get the win. Danger close has still yet to be banned. 9 months into the game, it's not banned. It's a scumbag thing to do. Throw it on. It helps you out your blast radius for your explosives. It does more damage, so you throw that on and throw nades across the map. You're going to be getting more kills with nades. And then I got a bow rush class. The bow does so much damage. As we all know, it's bow and ASM1 duty. So you throw on a bow with overcharge, fast hands, toughness. You know, the perks are always the same, basically. Exo mute and overclock, which is why I call this a rush class. So I have the overclock. And then, as you guys can definitely tell right here, we have overcharge. With overcharge, so we stay having our exo abilities longer. Exo mute is very, very, very useful in this game, especially in Search and Destroy. In Advanced Warfare, you can sound literally anything. You can hear when people are switching their weapons, when people are jumping, walking. The game is just so loud. You dash with your exo, even if you use a slide, people can hear that, and you can use a lot of sound to your advantage in this game. So having a longer time with your exo mute is so much better, and especially with overclock as well. Maps I like to use the bow overclock, the bow rush class would possibly be Riot. I would rush using it on Riot. Detroit would be a good map. Throw it on. Go. If we spawned on the offensive side of Detroit, I would throw on this class and I would hit it and go straight inside yellow as fast as I could and come out to challenge the person that was either inside green or had glitch of the bomb. It's basically a really good class to get to spots faster without a sub, but you're getting yourself ready for a long range gunfight. So maps that you know where like you need to get to a specific spot first because you know somebody's going to be overkill sniping, like for example on top of the jail on Riot, you can try to beat the person there and be like, hopefully they're not good with their sniper shot, and you could put 4 bullets into them and get the kill with this rush class. Next off, you gotta have the OP IMR class. This way, I love this setup with the IMR. As you guys can tell, my perks don't really change, so same thing with my Exo and Exo launch. This is basically a replica of the bow nades, just with the IMR on there, but something that a lot of people do with their IMR is instead of them putting the force grip, I've seen a lot of people put on the quick draw, and I've actually tried this out, and I just don't like it. Even though you get to hard aim faster, you get to scope into your weapon, you know, pre-aim faster, it just doesn't really help me that much. I mean, yeah, I get some kills because I got to get on target quicker than other people, but I feel as if quick draw, I feel as if force grip is just a lot better for me, and I can hit those bursts better, so that's why I kind of put that on. And then another really, really awesome class that you guys can put on to help you destroy people in any matter is the HBR. I see a lot of people run around with the HBR setup like this. You can do the HBR with this, or you can change the force grip out to quick draw just like this, and this is another warrior weapon. Think the IMR and the HBR as like the A94 of Black Ops 2. These two weapons are online melt machines. These things melt you at any way possible. possible. I don't know how the HBR got this good. It got this good, and it's just been destroying the game. You play SnD GBs, you see it everywhere. You play eternities, you see them everywhere. You play wagers, you see them everywhere. People are just running around with the HBR. You hardly see the IMR there. The IMR is really, really good in my opinion. It's just inconsistent. And the thing about the HBR is if you can control the recoil on the HBR, this thing is literally going to be your best friend because it is a melt machine. But for me, I like to use the IMR. It's just more reliable for me, and then when it is being consistent, that's when I know that I can trust this weapon. Next, we're going to go ahead and go over the ASM1 class. Now, I only have 2 ASM1 classes. I'll get into why. Search, Destroy, and Advanced Warfare is sort of like AR only, so you usually only see ARs, and I rush when I see the opportunity. I rush when I see it being like best for me. So this ASM1 nades class, as you guys can tell, my ASM1 stays the same. Quick draw, force grip, advanced rifling. Not really anything that you need to put on this weapon. One thing that you can put on it is this rapid fire. Rapid fire is still allowed in Advanced Warfare. I know it's crazy. It's only banned in GB variant gameplay. It's not banned in MOG variant or in Eternities. So you could technically run around with the rapid fire on this ASM1, and it would definitely turn it into a Scorpion. And the only thing that's really bad about it is you won't be getting kills across map, medium range. You literally are hindering yourself to only close range gunfights. That's why I necessarily don't run with having rapid fire on the class, because sometimes with the ASM1 you do got to get those medium range kills, or you got to tag some people long range and trying to get those kills. This is basically just a typical nade class for the ASM1. You know, we got your danger close, so it helps our explosive fast hand, so I can throw my grenades faster, mute. Same thing with perk 3. I mean, it hardly ever changes. And then, yeah, like I said before, the frags, I basically would use this class on a map like Detroit. Let's say if my team is like, alright, let's go B. What I like to do is throw in this class because Detroit school, the B bomb site, is very close quarters, and you would definitely want to have a sub, especially when you're inside garage. You would like to have a sub in there. So what I technically do is have my nades, and then when we go up the steps to go inside the B building, I toss the nades back locker to see if anybody's there, or I toss the nade on the bomb to see if anybody is had glitching the bomb. And that's usually how you get control of B bomb on Detroit as like a team. You just toss nades, and then they either have to die by the nades or they back up, and then you challenge. And if they backed up, you have control of school. You can drop the bomb, or you can try to push through. You can try to play your luck. And then next class, we have the ASM1 rush class. I use this class more than any other class on this whole entire class setup. This is just such an amazing class. Both rush classes, the ASM1 rush class and the Bow Rush, they're just so amazing. Now, like I said before, the attachments, they never change. Perk 1, we have flapjacking, just in case. It's a submachine gun class. I'm going to be rushing a lot of people. If I were to get naded, the flapjacket just helps me. Like I said, we don't have trophies, so it helps. Cold-blooded, for those people that are cross-map sniping with thermal. Thermal is just such a thing that is used in this game. Thermal sniper, thermal LMG. So it just helps a little bit if you have cold-blooded, because sometimes people aren't used to trying to hit those shots when people have cold-blooded on. And then I just use classes like this when I'm rushing spots. Maybe on Riot, I'm like, okay, I'm going to rush fire. I'm going to go A street, and I'm going to just hit fire as hard as I can and see if I can find anybody. You have a sub in that situation, especially inside the middle jail fire, and any place around there, the middle jail, you're going to be getting in some close range gunfights, which is really good, so you'll be able to use your submachine gun to your best advantage. One thing that I do like to do with the last class, in my opinion, is I like to add on an LMG. Now, this is something that a lot of people have been doing. Now, people either use the Pytech or people use the Amelie. And what people are using on the Amelie, I've seen the thermal gun on there, quick draw, and force grip. I know it's crazy to think that way, but this is what this game is coming to. And then if you don't use the thermal, you actually could take the thermal off and put on advanced rifling. And then people like to add on, you know, overkill and put on a shotgun and stuff like that. But one class that is changing Advanced Warfare a lot, guys. One class that I've seen a lot of people use in tourneys and wagers and GBs and just everything is either the warrior weapons, like I said before, the AN94 weapons. You either have the HB or the IMR, whichever weapons you would choose, you would pick on that weapon, and then people are putting, like, for example, people are just putting this on, and this, or they take this out and put on just stock and quick draw. So then you have to like basically just you basically sacrifice that force grip, and then after that you take off this and you put on Overkill. And then what a lot of people are just putting on, I've seen Fizzer do this, a lot of people just run around doing this just because, man, it's such like a stupid class. And the reason why you put one stun there instead of putting like a frag grenade or something different like that is because of the fact that you want to get kills. So let's say you know somebody is somewhere, you know like they're camping in a corner, or usually it's like a spot a lot of people camping. You throw the stun, if they get stunned, challenge them with the shotgun, boom, you get the kill, and everybody's like, oh my god, he's using the shotgun. The reason why you want to use fast hands is because of the fact that you also switch the weapons really quickly. So like you come around the corner and boom, somebody's there, boom, you just hurry up and switch weapons a lot faster. We take it off, it's a little bit slower, as you guys could tell. It's just a little bit slower than it would be if you did have this bad boy on, which helps a lot, especially if you use a class like this. This is a class that makes a lot of people rage quit. I definitely hate it when a class like this gets used to me, but you definitely have to play a little bit strategic while using this class. I see a lot of people get too focused on having the shotgun on their class. Remember, it's Overkill. You can use the IMR to your advantage, medium range, long range gunfights, and use this tag 19 when people are getting close in your face, when it's getting close and dirty. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode of Advanced Warfare Tips and Tricks. If you guys did, remember to show some support below. And if you guys do want to get better at Call of Duty competitively, subscribe to the channel. I'm always going to bring you guys gameplays and tips and tricks to help you guys get better. And like I said before, if you guys do want to see another episode where I go on to my variant classes, show some support down below, and I will do that next. As always, it's B-Boy Chris here, aka Chris the Game. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.